My buddy, 76-year-old Rick, came to town, and I watched his practice swing. I could see he had no snap at all, no conscious effort of a snap. He just kind of rolled, didn't get an axe snap at all. And when he took a nice stride, his rotation was okay, but he just didn't have a lag and a snap. Watch his hands turn down, they roll underneath. There's no X-style pull snap into it. U.S. Jeff Hall, rotation, a leading pull of the knob off the rotation. When you create a lag, then you get a sideways X snap, just like you're pull snapping an X into a tree. The knob is pulled towards the inside of the ball, towards the target, and when you create a lag and the lead arm can go no farther, the left wrist guides, it flexes, it snaps, it guides that power around. Watch how his hands dive down through. So I thought to myself, a good visual is to let him understand that left wrist is like you're hammering sideways. So we used a hammer and we used a visual, and it really made a big difference. Swinging, you don't want to be trying to snap it ahead while your hands are traveling ahead. You need to get the head to here and then snap. You get to here, that can't go any farther. Your top arm is going to extend, and your wrist, all this force is coming forward here. Your wrist, all of a sudden, when it flexes sideways, it like releases it right to there. You follow me? So this really isn't, you aren't forcing anything. This isn't a very strong muscle. All that wrist does is release into it. It does more than release because you're actually manipulating it. But you drive ahead here, boom, right there. It takes all the force forward. I can pull a lot harder if I'm not snapping, you follow me? I can pull that forward like this, and when I get to the end, it can't go any further without veering off. Then also when I release, boom, centrifugal force in this release directs that bat around. This is your steer. This steers your ship for you, Get you out to here and then snap sideways. So let's see if you do a few of them properly.
I gotta think tacks, not nails.
Freeze at the end, freeze at the end. Where you're beating it, you just bounced off the nail and hit the ground. You want it right there. You want to drive that nail up. Boom. And look at the freeze at the end. Freeze at the end. Freeze. Good, that's up. If you turned it all, look where it's at. That's why the axe or hatchet or hammer give you a good visual of where your snap should be and how you don't want to be rolled over. Feel like hitting me with that yet? So after making them understand how that left wrist flexes and directs that power around on the X snap, put them on the swing simulator. These are great. We saw them on the website, sportstechnique.com, but you can rotate, you can pull that extension of the knob forward to create a lag, and then your left wrist flexes sideways as you flow into the snap. Centrifugal force, that creation of that lag, all develop into a really great snap. X snap into the ball with no rollover. Here's the top senior pro for DeMarini, Mike Paulden, 60 years old. Look at Paulden's great swing here. You can see the elements here. Rotation, and he's using that rotation to pull the knob towards the inside of the ball, not right at it, but on the plane of the ball. But he creates a lag, and then there's that X snap into it. That's why Paulden's one of the best top hitters around for DeMarini in the 60s division. And so we get back to look at some of Rick's swings here. Again, look at Paulden's rotation, extension, and X snap. There's no rollover. If you keep from rolling over before impact, it's going to be great. Now look at the difference here. It's just amazing. Where you had no snap before and you just kind of dove into it and rolled over, there's a rotation, extension, the snap. And that's all done within, one session, Rick. So, I mean, if you can keep working on this and have the right idea, using that hammer to flex sideways, thinking about hitting an X into a tree, but there's a rotation, your hips pull the hands into a lag, hands lead, bat head falls behind, and then there's a snap. You had a ball 295 feet here, and your fence is only 250, so you're going to be bombing them. Keep working hard, buddy. That's 75 on the line.